couple of days ago, we ended up getting some changes to Black Ops 3 Zombies in a patch that came to prep Black Ops 3 and the community for the days of summer within the title. Included in that was the M1911, the AK-74U, different wall buy locations, all that kind of stuff that I'm sure you guys have already seen and have gotten your hands on to play with in Zombies Chronicles. But that said, in this one, we're going to be taking a look at 5 changes that the patch provided that you might not have noticed immediately, or maybe to this day still have not noticed a couple of days later. So with that said, let's just jump right into our 5 changes. Firstly, there's a couple on Origins, so let's get those out of the way to begin with. The first one dealing with everybody's favorite lovable Panzer in Origins. These, as always, have been a major pain in the butt depending on how far you're into the game or how well off you are in terms of being set up. It's just something that sometimes they just get super annoying. But this new update to Black Ops 3 kind of made it a little bit more annoying. While there have been some changes, and a lot of people speculate that they are weaker in health, one thing that you might notice if you end up having a ballistic weapon is that anytime you put shots into them, you don't end up getting points for those shots. Previously in Zombies Chronicles, you were able to get points, so your standard 10 points per shot landed as with a traditional zombie. Previously, you'd be able to get those points, and therefore, despite running out of ammunition constantly depending on the weapon that you had, you could end up replenishing it or at least trading out your weapon by the points that you ended up getting from the Panzer himself. This is no longer the case anymore, which kind of sucks that it now seems like there's absolutely no air quote cash kickback from whenever you end up wasting all those shots on the Panzer. So set yourself up early if you go into this, or at least have a weapon that can take it down a little bit quicker than some of the other weapons within Origins. But nonetheless, that takes us to the second Origins change, and this one actually deals with the tank. Something that was a little bit of an aesthetic change that was added back in from Black Ops 2 as there originally, but was not within Zombies Chronicles whenever it launched. Whenever you end up getting on the tank within Black Ops 2, you'd have some epic music play in the background, and it was pretty cool. It was something that, once again, did not change the gameplay mechanics or anything like that, but made it worthwhile in terms of using the tank, and it might have pumped you up a little bit. But that music has been once again since returned now with this most recent patch and is available upon jumping on the tank. But that then brings us to the third change here within Origins, the final change for this, I promise, but this deals with the MG08 in particular. With the recent patch, it once again added the ricochet effect to the MG08's bullets, which were missing in the Black Ops 3 initial launch of Zombies Chronicles. It was there for Black Ops 2, but the ricochet effect is now once again back for the MG08. So if you go to a metallic surface or anything that is hard enough to repel bullets off of it, you'll have once again that ricochet effect here with it. Whereas previously, it was just something that the bullets dissipated upon hitting that wall. So a little bit in terms of maybe the realism or aesthetic feel, but something that has been once again changed back to its normal state from Black Ops 2. Now, finally moving outside of Origins, the fourth change here at this one actually changes a way a little bit that some people may play Ascension. There was a little bit of an exploit, if you want to call it that, where you could use various different gobble gums, either raindrops or soda fountain or on the house or something like that, where you could get your perks without ever having to open up any of the different locations for the perks. Now, this would ultimately end up canceling out the monkey rounds where they wouldn't even spawn in. Now, bear in mind, this doesn't have anything to do with the strat of not turning on the power, so then it doesn't trigger monkeys. This is a completely different thing entirely. So that said, that's been changed around now that no matter how you end up doing your perks, they'll still spawn in, and that exploit is now essentially useless. So whether or not that changes around if you want to save your gobblegum or not, I guess that's personally up to you, or if you guys did that exploit at all, but it has since been patched up. But now the final thing that we're going to talk about here as a change within this patch deals with the hacker on Moon. Previously within the launch of Zombies Chronicles, once again, you did not get points for holding the hacker. Now you end up getting points for holding it, and this was something that was actually pretty big in Black Ops 1. You could get up to 2,500 points, and then things like the sharing the hacker glitch was apparent, and people ended up doing that, so everybody could get points, that kind of stuff. And it was a big thing with Moon back in the day that was not there upon launch of Zombies Chronicles, but now currently is. So for those of you guys that love getting extra points here while using the hacker, or you guys missed this thing from Black Ops 1, Well, it's back now and you can give it a go for yourself to get a couple extra points on top of what you already have. So that said, that's 5 different changes here within the most recent patch to Black Ops 3 that weren't necessarily publicized all that much, but I'd love to hear your thoughts down there in the comment section down below. Of these 5, how many did you know? And also, how many of these do you think will be tremendously useful to change your gameplay style up a little bit, or maybe a little bit in the case of the Ascension exploit might upset some people in how they end up playing their game. But that said, love to hear your thoughts down there in the comment section down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like down below, and of course, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe to stay up to date with everything we have here regarding Black Ops 3, both multiplayer and zombies with Zombies Chronicles, Modern Warfare Remastered, Call of Duty World War II, both multiplayer and zombies there as well, Infinite Warfare, all that good stuff we got you covered here up on the channel. And finally, if you guys want to follow me over on Twitter, that is the best place to get connected with me outside of YouTube. Practically live on Twitter, so if you guys want to strike up a conversation, ask me a question, whatever it may be, link is down there in the description below. But all that said, now out of the way, hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. Thanks so much for watching. Mine's been Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care, and peace.